Okay, okay, okay. Everything should all be good now, I think. Just get my chat nice and visible. Okay, good, good, good. Everything looks good. Goody good. The game audio should hopefully not be too loud. Tell me if this sounds odd or anything. I think you should be able to faintly hear the music, which it's of course playing Ruby Blake's theme, which is as some may know. Sorry. Okay. Fucking, I wish I had. I need to get a second fucking monitor to make this so much goddamn easier. Alrighty. But this is available for download over on Game Jolt. Just search up Blake's Adventure visual novel or whatever. You can just Google it and it'll pop up. And this was 2 made in RWBY, which is what I'm using to make the Deus visual novel. Oh, jeez, Remy. Fucking Monster Hunter addict. Which I guess is acceptable, because Monster Hunter is awesome from what little I've played of it, but I can't wait to eventually play the new one. Eventually! One day, maybe. Anyway, let me explain a bit while you're hunting. This is made in RWBY, which is what I'm using to make the Deus visual novel. And, this... It's made by one person, apparently. Fletcher Childs, or Chilies, or however, Chills, however you pronounce it. You can see it right here, I'm sure. My mouse is on the pointer because I want to highlight certain words and whatnot. Anyway. RWBY, made by Monty Oom / Rooster Teeth. Music made by Casey Williams and Jeff Williams. He credited almost everyone for this artwork, or what's everything, for this game, except he uses a cover of Paint It Black, to which he does not credit. Which bugs me, because it's a decent cover of Painted Black that I'd like to have, but I can't seem to find it, because there's a bajillion covers of that song. But yeah, in that case, tell me when you're ready to, when you're finished your fucking hunting, Remy Aikawa, Senpai Moderator. We shall kick this off the road. Until then, I'm going to ramble a bit about this. I have played through this now, so this isn't blind. I have gone through to see what is in here, and oh my god, you're in for such a treat. Such sights to show you I have. Such sights. And I'm going to change something in my tab so I can fucking look at this and see how many people are watching. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I can't capture the window, unfortunately, so anytime I highlight anything else that's behind this, it's going to overlap it and destroy that, so I won't be clicking outside this, obviously. But yeah, it's, for some reason, if you try to just highlight the window, it doesn't work. So you gotta do screen and sub-region. And you're ready. Okay, excellent. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Yes, so here we're gonna go. Not a blind run. You're gonna see probably the biggest problem with this right away. Immediately. Prologue! Unexpected arrival! Screen shaking! You! What just happened? And be ready for my incredibly over-the-top narration of everything. Falls out of the tree 50 stories up and hits the ground. I like that that's an asterisk. There isn't a narrator telling this. He writes this as if this is like a forum. Like, this is legitimately a bad fan fiction. Oh, it's great. I love it. I'm as far as I can tell, these are supposed to be the Red Leaves, and this is supposed to be the Forever Falls, which he also doesn't know the name of, because yes, the title screen is, yes. Perfect way of putting it. But no, you notice a lot about this. This is another thing. There's so many things wrong with this. You're gonna love this. But anyway, let's just dive right into this. Falls out of the tree 50 stories up and hits the ground. Ouch! That hurt. Ugh. So I guess we hit the ground twice or something, or the first time was rumbling? I don't know. Blacks out. The end. Well, that was a short game. I hope you enjoyed that. I'll catch you all later. Nah, I'm just kidding. Let's keep going. Click to continue. Wakes up, not feeling well. Oh, I'd like to mention that this says click to continue, even though the only way to get to that is to click to continue, which means as I know clicking will continue the fucking game. I'm not a moron. Wakes up not feeling well. Where am I? My body really hurts. Ouch! Spots a black-haired girl in the forest. I'll ask her what happened. Stands up and starts walking towards her. Here's the problem with this game. It's not custom artwork at all. It's all just ripped from the RWBY show and whatnot, and it's hilarious. Hey, Blake, have a close call with a Grim or something? Because you seem to be missing a bit of your bow up here. You seem to have this weird green tint, almost as if you're not actually here, and this was ripped out of you in, I believe, one of the city scenes when they're in Vale or whatever. I think. I could be wrong. Anyway, do you know what just happened? Blake? Whose name I apparently know now, and you can probably barely see because he uses Blake's color of black, which makes her name unreadable, as you would imagine. I'm afraid I don't. Who are you, and where did you come from? Said Blake. I don't remember, said you. You'll need a name, so people know what to call you by. Well, it's not the fact that, like, I'm not gonna, it's not the problem that he's using the artwork. It's not like I'm gonna sit here like, how dare you, kid, why aren't you drawing masterful artwork? Because I don't know how old this person is, I haven't found out, maybe it's said somewhere. But yeah, like you said, since he's a starter, I'm okay with that. It's just, as you're going to see, it's the images he took. This one isn't too bad for Blake. It's still like, could have picked one that didn't have her bows cropped or whatever, but for this is not the worst of it. This is not too bad, all things considered. Wait till we see the other characters. Yes. People call you by it. I've been thinking about my name. I can't seem to remember it. What is your name? What should our name be? Now, when I played through this the first time, I played through this twice actually. When I played through the first time, because I'm incredibly mature, and I'll just be flat and out honest with this, I selected Please Fuck My Ass. Because it was hilarious with everyone saying that all the goddamn time. But we're going to go a bit classier with this, and we're going to go with what we did for the second one, is, as you may be aware, I have my Deus visual novel, and one of the characters is Saren, who daydreams. He's the pretty boy archetype. Except he doesn't actually get the girls. So, what me and a friend discussed is this visual novel, everyone acts out of character in it, and it all makes sense if you imagine this all being a daydream or dream that Saren is having. So, to promote my own self-OCs, because I'm just a massive egotistical douche, I guess I could choose penis if we wanted to be really childish, Remy. Oh, you and your you. But yes. No, we're not going to go with penis. We're going to be something a bit classier with this. Because I'm boring. And every time you hear it, it's not Saren Sarkhanza, it's Saren Sarkhanza. I will make sure to read it like that all the goddamn time. Saren Sarkhanza. Saren Sarkhanza. Because this whole thing makes complete and utter sense. So that's what we're going with. Deal with it! That is my name. Oh, I have to hit enter. Pleased to meet you, Saren Sarkhanza. Are you a boy or a girl? This is a very good question. I'm going to go with a boy, because it's much more hilarious that way. I'm a boy. It's nice to know we finally have another guy around here. Blushes. That's right. I have no idea what that character is you just typed out. Probably something vulgar, knowing you. Which I love you for, but seriously. Yes, now. Blake, it's nice to know we finally have another guy around here. Blushes. But yes. Blake? Yes. Well, no, that's the thing, is if you pick... I didn't do an entire playthrough as a girl, but from what I noticed, when you play through as a girl, people don't flirt with you as much. There's a few lines that are still there, but for the most part, there's not all of this. There's not this that's going on, where Blake's just so out of character. I know, Blake blushing. Blake immediately meets a guy and starts flirting with him. Yes, Blake from the show of RWBY. That is what she does, because she's weird like that. Are you hitting on me? We just met. I'm so sorry. Too soon. Forgive me. I didn't mean it like that. Is embarrassed. How embarrassing. Oh, God. I can't wait till we get to the good part. But yes. Blake, totally out of character right here. It's okay. I won't tell anyone. We're in the middle of a forest anyway. And if anyone pops in and why it says RWBY Grimaclips is because you can't, if the game's not listed, you can't put it in there, so I just put it in there so it'd be something RWBY related. RenP, visual novel even doesn't have its own category as far as I can tell, which is kind of lame. Maybe I'm just an idiot. Maybe there is. I don't know. So yes, there's probably going to be a lot of really confused people clicking on this stream. We're in the middle of a forest anyway, because that's relevant somehow. We're in the middle of a forest, and because of that, we won't tell anyone. Thank you. Otherwise, I would have to kill you. Is angry. Yes, the writing is like a theater piece. Otherwise, I would have to kill you. Is angry. You can't just state how your characters feel. That makes me feel angry. But yes. Welcome to Blake. Blake being Blake. This is totally, absolutely, I don't know about you, but this sounds exactly in tone with Blake's dialogue in the RWBY show. So what's your name? Even though I know it technically because it's been in this text box already. My name is Blake Belladonna. You can just call me Blake. Will you help me make my visual novel? So what this is he took the coding out of the demo game that is in here called The Question, where a boy asks a girl he likes. It seems like he's asking her out to a date or whatever, but he's asking her to help him with the visual novel. So he just took the coding from here for some reason beyond my comprehension. It is just not a thing I can comprehend. This. Sure, but what's a visual novel? Sure, I'll agree to whatever you asked without knowing what you asked me for. For all I know, a visual novel could mean debauchery porn film. But I'll agree to it, because I'm an idiot. Sure, but what's a visual novel? It's a story with pictures. It's a hentai game. In the actual demo, if you pick a hentai game, it's a valid option. The story continues with slight variations. In this one, if you choose It's a Hentai Game, I'll show you what happens, because it's not too long. It's a game with lots of sexy women. Ooh. You mean like a boys' love game? I've always wanted to make one of those because, well, actually in all honesty, that would probably be in character for Blake, considering her choice of literature interests. She likes porn. But anyway, I'll get right on it. Years later. This is not that type of game. You should slap yourself for thinking that. Shame on you, player. Someone please replace the user with another one. Let me know when that's been done. Then we may continue playing this lovely game. Now if I click here, it's just game over and bad ending. So yes. I love the random capitalization. Like, why are all these letters capitalized? Why? Why? That's not even the worst of it. Anyway, let's continue on. It's a story with pictures. It's a computer game story with pictures and music. Excuse me. Thought I was gonna hiccup. That sounds exciting. Nobody ever said. We should see if any of the other girls would like to help you. Hi to you too. Oh, I got the last bit of chat. Oh, I gotta fix something with chat. Reinterrupt this game for technical issues as I fix something because it's bugging me. There we go. Okay, fixed it. Because that was bothering me. Anyway, let's continue on. Here we are, Saren Sarkanza, Beacon Academy. Here is where we train to become hunters and huntresses to battle against the evil creatures of Grid. Or, because that's the only thing I ever think of every time I hear it, to battle the evil forces of Ganon. Ha ha ha. Incredibly obscure nerd humor. Grim, what's that? They are evil demonic creatures that have been here since the beginning of time. Some say death brought them here a long time ago. Okay, that's fair enough, evil demonic creatures, but some say death brought them here a long time ago. One, nothing like that has ever been hinted or established at anywhere to my knowledge, not inside the show, or Word of God, or created, or anything like that. Then we have Beginning of Time. One, I'm pretty sure the World of Remnants specials indicated that, in fact, the Grimm have only been around as so far as humanity knows, as long as humanity has. They don't know if they've existed before humanity due to the fact that Grimm don't exactly leave corpses and whatnot, so, you know. Just a thing to note. Humans and Grimm have fought before in battle, but it always ended in vain. It's like the more aggressive spelled wrong, you are to them. Yes, theme songs. All the music choices, he doesn't choose background music from the original soundtracks, like the ones that played during the episode. No, all the songs in this game are theme songs, except one, which is like a random free license game. This theme song plays, and like the character theme songs play whenever they pop up, no matter how tonally like inconsistent they are with the scene. It's hilarious. It's like the more aggressive you are to them, the more powerful they become. Almost like they're fueled by rage and death. Again, because this writer's grasp of RWBY is tenuous at best, it seems, they are not fueled by rage and death. They are in fact fueled by sadness and sorrow. And they aren't necessarily fueled by that, they're just drawn to it. They go and appear in places associated with sadness and sorrow and death. They're not literally fueled by it so far as we know, and it's especially not rage. That's a tragedy. Are there any humans left from this war? Person who I can only assume is a human because I don't know what faunus are. That's a tragedy. 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 So does our character know that Blake is not a human technically, or is he just a fucking moron? I don't know. Yes, your species has rebuilt and adapted to the demonic creatures. Your species. So again, she's referencing to humans as someone else, which you think would make our character ask, wait, you said your species. What are you, Blake? But no, just let that statement completely slide. Never comes up in this entire thing so far. Which, by the way, it's not even finished. So, yeah. Tragedy. Yes. Yes, your species is rebuilt and adapted to the demonic creatures. Well, that's good news to hear. I didn't even know this stuff was even happening. I guess hit my head harder than I thought back in that forest. I guess hit my head I did. Oh my god, this guy, like, I don't think he even proofread it. He just typed it and was like, go, just go. It's no time to change it. No spelling correction. It's done. Done. Out, go. We gotta get this fucking out. We gotta meet the deadlines. Wait. A magical school for hunters and huntresses? Evil demonic creatures? I'm in a terrible anime! No, I'm just kidding. I fucking love RWBY. But yes. Ah! I see Reeves showed up. How wonderful. I'm glad you're here to enjoy this all again. To offer your glorious commentary over text. I'm changing something again, because I'm a fucking perfectionist, and that was bugging me. Okay, we're good. Alright. Wait, magical school for hunters and huntresses. Yes, someone else to suffer with you, indeed. It's Reeve! But yes, that's cool. I guess a new adventure is about to unfold. Here's RWBY! Now this is what I'm talking about, because unlike Blake's, which is actually fairly cropped out decently for the most part, it's still rough, but you know, it's the character. RWBY is not. RWBY has this white outline all along her, and the top part of her head is cut off. Because there's never any points in the show where RWBY is smiling and doesn't have her head cropped off. That was he just had to do this shot. There was no better option. There was most certainly not dozens and dozens of other shots. Fucking Christ. Squarehead RWBY. She had a terrible run-in with the Grimm. It's really affected her brain. Do you know why she's here? Because she doesn't remember now. It's very sad. Hey Blake, you're back. Hugs her tightly. Do you mind not doing that? Almost something vaguely something like what Blake would say, but still worded oddly. So who's the new person, Blake? And that's what everyone calls you before they know your name. Everyone says new person. There's no other words. No new guy, new girl, nothing like that. It's all new person. It's all gender neutral, because that choice where you choose boy and girl, it should be irrelevant. Yes, so you keep saying, "This is Seren Sarkhan's. Seren Sarkhan's. Meet Ruby Rose." "Hello there. Nice to meet you, Seren Sarkhan's." Yeah, I'll stop doing that. "Hello, Ruby. It's nice to meet you, too." "So, how did you get here, Seren Sarkhan's?" "I don't remember, Ruby. I woke up in the middle of a forest in pain, and then I met Blake. That's all I remember. Oh, and I also remember how to walk, speak, form English, think, talk. I understand the concept of humans, and what trees are, and a lot of other stuff." Yes. "Interesting story. Well, I've got to get to class, Blake. I'll see you later, Seren Sarkhan's." Yes, that is right. I, Ruby Rose, must go to a class that Blake does not need to go to, for some reason. I like to... See, this right here, the ellipses. This guy uses ellipses all the goddamn time. All the goddamn time. It's crazy. Anyway, see you later, Ruby. So, I don't know why those ellipses are there, because it's not an awkward silence, unless Blake just zoned out and didn't say goodbye to Ruby till after Ruby had left. I don't is this. Oh, good! Javix here, too! Oh, this is... You know, I'm not gonna sit here and act like that first DN demo we put out of Deus, of Cassilda's prologue, was flawless. It had its problems, had its issues, a learning experience for us. We're gonna learn and take that information and, you know, move forward with this. We're gonna learn more. Interesting take on Seren's name. Good to know and see. But yes, this, I'm pretty sure it was made by a child. I could be wrong. Who knows? We'll see and find out. But I'm pretty sure it was made by someone very young or still very innocent. Nice way of saying mentally challenged. But yes, no, this is... I think it's a kid who made this. You'll see why as we go on. You should be. You should be. See you later, Ruby. Bye, Ruby, we both said after she left. And so it was really pointless to say so. She's a nice young lady, if you catch my drift. She's quite the character, alright. She's totally not representative of how Ruby acts in the show, as you'll go on to see. Pretty much none of the characters act like they do in the show. Yang's a slut in this. Oh my god. What the fuck? And look, this is what I mean. Here's fucking giant Blake, and here's Ozpin, who is now 2 feet shorter, and looks like he's in the shadows. He's like, oh my god, somebody needs to fix the contrast on him. Hello there, Miss Blake Belladonna. Blake should be cut out of there. It should just be Miss Belladonna. That should be fairly obvious. Hello, Professor. Who is this lovely person here with you? That's right, Seren Sarkhan's. Even Ozpin wants to bang him. Yes, I love the white outline there. I love, like, if you can't do the art and you're gonna do this cutout bullshit, fine, but can you... He spent all this time trying to get Blake's as close as possible, and then everyone else just has white outlines almost all the time. Yang being a slut is not canon. Fuck that noise. Not that I'm saying she's, like, some prude or anything like that, but... You'll see when we get to it. I won't spoil the surprise, but, like... The thing I love about Yang in the show is, in the show, Yang has, like, showed no interest in anyone in any serious regard. She pretty much flat out ignores Neptune. She, like, the only time she's flirty with someone's Junior, and that's when she fucking goes and, like, crushes his balls, so I don't think that counts. This was made by a guy named Fletcher Childs or something. This is downloadable on GameJolt, so it's good to know I can put RenP made VNs on GameJolt so I can help distribute Deus whenever we're finished it. But anyway, yes. One guy made this, who I'm thinking is a kid. I really, really think it's a kid. Not just because of the typos, not because of the lack of art, but the content in this. This is like an erotic fanfic with all the sex taken out. You will see what I mean as we go on. Anyway, Seren Sarkhan's. Meet Professor Ozpin, headmaster at Beacon Academy. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir. Nice to meet you too, Seren Sarkhan's. Again, nothing It's a pleasure to meet you that's what Ozpin should be saying. I should be saying nice to meet you too. Ozpin, not the characters. Nobody talks like they do in the show. Nobody acts like themselves. It's insane. It's baffling. Nice to meet you too, Saren Sarkans. Professor Ozpin shakes hands with you. So what is your story, Saren Sarkans? How did you get here? I woke up in the middle of the forest, and that's when I found Blake in the forest. I also remember my body hurting. It still does, partially. I know, exactly, right? And that's what I think, is I don't think it's someone who's old enough to write erotic fanfic, but decided, no, it's not gonna have actual sex. I think it's a young kid who doesn't actually know what sex is, and you'll see what I mean as we go in. He's in that age group where he's attracted to girls, but he doesn't know why, and as we go through this, you'll see what I mean. I have a question to ask, Professor. Go ahead. Did you hear or feel a big rumble happen earlier in the day? I certainly did not hear a big rumble, Saren Sarkans. Did you, Miss Belladonna, while you were in the forest? I don't even need to say what's wrong. Oh god, recapping. This visual novel is the Idiot's Guide to RWBY. Because they explain everything in the show. Because apparently this assumes that if you're playing this, you have not watched RWBY. Like, you'll see. Wait till we get to expositions. Great. I didn't hear or feel anything. Sorry, Saren Sarkans. Are you sure you're okay, Saren Sarkans? Yeah, I'm fine, Blake. Ellipses. Well, you're welcome to stay here at the Academy, Saren Sarkans. Oh, all of us who are thinking about how great our characters are, how they get through the initiation, fuck that noise, because... Please, call me Professor. Thank you, Professor. Any student of mine is welcome here at the Academy. And you're one of them now, Saren Sarkans. That's right. Our character, us, the player character, is now a student at Beacon Academy just because we showed up there. Just because we showed up to Beacon Academy. We got in. Can you believe it? My dreams are fulfilled. I'm at Beacon. It's the happiest day of my life. Yes. Oh yes, no, it is, in all fairness, it should just be the first name. It's just more hilarious to me as Saren Sarkans. But yeah, if it's that important, I can go back and take out the last name so it's just Saren, if it's that important. It's just funnier to me this way. This whole visual novel makes sense if you imagine that this is a dream of Saren's. Like, this is a daydream, or hell, Saren's writing it. Saren's writing it. This is canon with Deus now. This is canon with Deus, and this is actually Saren's fanfic. But yes, Saren, we're now a student at the Beacon, and we're not on anyone's team. Thank you again, Professor. Don't thank me, Saren Sarkans. You should be thanking Blake for finding you in that forest. Thank you, Blake, for everything. Yes, Team Meat Shield. I like it. Thank you, Blake, for everything. Seriously? 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 You're welcome, Saren Sarkans. Smiles at you. Yeah, you can never see Blake's name because he used black for her, and since most of the backgrounds are black and the text box is black, her name can never be read. So if you don't see a name here, chances Blake talking. Ozpin, Blake will be more than happy to show you around the school, but I have classes. Blake will be happy to show you around the school, but I have studies and tests, and shut the fuck up, Blake. This is everything. Deus is canceled. I need to tell you this, John. Deus is canceled because what we're making can never equal this. It will never be this good. You kids have fun now, and don't stay up very late. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Blake wants to fuck you. But yes, no. Come with me. I'll show you around the school. It was just then that I realized my life had changed. Not when I fell from the sky, not when I met a fucking cat girl that I don't know is a cat girl, but I'm completely okay with her not referring to herself as a human. This was the start of a new adventure. Blake and Saren Sarkans run off together into the distance on their new and exciting adventure. This is not new, and this is not exciting. Go fuck yourself, game. This is where you'll be staring, Saren Sarkans. This poorly, horribly rendered scene. Oh, see, this is what I mean is... Yes, we were standing there all day until nightfall. Yes. Yes, entirely. Yes, no, we just stood there like staring into each other's eyes like fucking Bella and Edward for fucking like 6 hours. But yes, you're right. This is like the one camera where Blake looks like she's about to like fuck someone. Like it's like the only time. It's like it's like the perfect captured frame for this entire thing. But speaking of the music, I don't know how we can hear it. I'm gonna turn it up for just a second. I don't know how much difference it actually made. Yes. Since according the creator of this game thinks yes, he did say exactly, not just a few pages back, the previous page. But yes. Since all the music used in this game is all the character theme songs that pop up, but Blake's theme song is used for the main menu, the music that plays... Nice thoughts, Remy. The music that plays now for Blake's theme in the game... Yes, I know, right? Exactly! It's like a bed for like a fucking toddler. It's so tiny. But anyway, Blake's theme song is a cover of Paint It Black, which is not credited anywhere, so I can't find who it's by or what it is exactly, and it's impossible to find because there's like 50 billion covers of that song. So this is where you'll be staying, Saren Sarkans. Apparently we also have bedrooms for single team members, for some reason. This is a very nice room, Blake. So what now, Blake? Yes, no. I don't know, Saren Sarkans. It's been a long day for me, Blake, yawns. I understand. I'll leave you to it then. See you tomorrow morning. And Saren got the biggest case of blue balls in history. I mean, look at that face. The minute you walk into a room and the girl gives you that face, you know what's gonna happen. You know. You just know. She leaves your room and closes the door behind her, making it quiet for the rest of the night. What? 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 Making it quiet for the... What is this? What is this? You're not... Oh my god. Chapter 1, A Rude Awakening. And superpowers? He means semblances. I know, right? Leave me to what? And this is what I'm talking about. Yes, I know, right? Jacking off. Oh, even in Saren's fantasies, Saren's doesn't get laid. Oh, that's great. Now here's where we're talking about Yang getting out of character, because here's Yang in her pajamas, and again, he spends a lot of time actually getting her properly. Awaking! Yeah, oh god, yes! Oh yes, not only are they Windows Movie Maker title cards, I completely forgot that. It's fucking a rude awakening and superpowers. Oh my god, I almost missed that again. But yes, this is where Yang acts out of character. Morning there, sleepyhead. You instantly wake up and find a yellow-haired girl sitting on top of you in your bed. Sitting on top... Stitting! Not sitting! Stitting! I don't know what stitting is, if that's some weird sex thing. I don't know. But yes, this is what I mean when Yang's out of character. We wake up. We haven't met Yang at all. We have not met Yang. We, as this character, have not met Yang yet. But we wake up and she's straddling us in her bed. In her fucking pajamas. Yes, I am shocked to see her. Not that I'm saying I want to kick her out of bed, but you know, fucking haven't met a girl and I wake up and she's fucking riding me. Look, what the fuck, dude? It's a little rapey. Who are you? Who are you? My name is Saren Sarkans. Nice to meet you. And oh yeah, the music playing is I Burn. I Burn from her trailer. No wait. This isn't... Yeah, it is I Burn. Yeah, this is I Burn from the trailer. I think. I can't remember. Either way, it's one of the versions of her theme song. Yes. Oh, by time indeed. My name is Saren Sarkans. Nice to meet you. The name's Yang Xiao Long. You can call me Yang. Should we get start this morning off with a Yang, or... Alright, Yang. So what are you doing in my room? Apparently trying to rape us. I wanted to know who the new person was. Is blushing. That's right. She didn't even meet us. And she wants to fuck us. We literally did not say a word to her. And she wanted to grind us. And this is what I mean when I say I think it's someone who doesn't quite, is young and doesn't understand sex yet. Is because all the stuff is like this, where it's vaguely sexual, but not overly, because it's never, it's just girls like you for some reason, and you like girls for some reason. It's hilarious. Oh my god. Yeah, sure you are, Yang. I wanted to know who the new person was. Yeah, sure you are, Yang. Seriously? Seriously? Do you not realize the R should be a whir? Seriously? Just tell me if I'm shouting too loud and getting a bit excited. This is hilarious, and I'm drinking a bit of rum while doing this, so, you know, boozing it all up. You suddenly hear someone coming down the hallway fastly, approaching your room. What are you going to do? Oh, let's make a choice here. What's going to happen? Are we going to hide underneath the covers, or wait it out and see who it is? You decide, chat! While I have another shot of rum. Where's my shot glass? There it is. Yes, he is doing the straight man. Now to hear me cough hilariously as I down this fucking shot glass of rum. Black spiced rum. Oh, I love the smell of it so much. Okay. I'm so bad at drinking. We'll see both, So, you're right. Let's hide under covers. We'll start with the top, then go bottom. If you know what I'm saying. Yeah, okay, I'll stop doing that. You quickly hide underneath your own covers of your bed. You hear someone walk into your room. Weiss. What's all this noise that woke me up from my beauty sleep? Also, I am invisible. Was it you, Yang? Nope, not this time. Yang points to the covers of the bed. Oh, hi, narrator that just showed up. Yes, alcohol helps. It helps a lot. God damn it, Sizer. One, you said that far too late. You need to learn to type faster. Dang it. But yeah. But yes, it would be starting off the day with a bang. I forgot the joke I was going to make. There's the alcohol kicking in. Yes, Yang points to cover the bed. Thanks for ratting us out, bitch. The girl pulls the bullshit. The bullsheets. That's great. A blang. Oh god, that's a good one. The girl pulls the bed sheets off the bed, revealing you to the world. The delay is your problem. Go fuck yourself. Who are you, and why did you wake me from my beauty sleep? Bitch, I didn't wake you up from your sleep. Bitch, you crazy. Well, yeah, that moment of Blake's theme showing up was the part that's in the I Burn remix from Yang's trailer. Because you know how it remixes the songs before it gets to Yang's actual I Burn in the club and everything. But now that Weiss is on screen now that she's on screen, we are now playing Mirror Mirror. Wonderful song. Mirror Mirror is my favorite of the 4 character themes for the main team. I love Mirror Mirror. But it's so tonally inconsistent with what's going on. Like, Mirror Mirror playing while this is going on is insane. This is so tonally jarring. It'd be like if while Casilda was, like, finding Rutsa in the fucking desert, it was like all of a sudden I start playing, like, Gold. Like fucking Gold from the RWBY soundtrack. You know, the fucking upbeat fucking song. Like, this is insane for everyone. Everyone is so out of character. Who are you, and why did you wake me from my beauty sleep? The name's Saren Sarkans, and you are who? Who are you? Are who you? The name's Weiss Schnee. You can call me Weiss. Everyone says this. The name's insert full name. You can call me insert first name. Yes, I know, right? It's such bullshit. It's such bullshit. Mirror, mirror, best team. So good. I love Mirror, mirror. Anyway. She looks at you and struts out of your room, closing the door. What is this? We didn't even get an explanation. Why did you wake me from my beauty sleep? Name's Saren Sarkans, and you are who? Name's Weiss Schnee. You can call me Weiss. And then she left. And that's another thing. Yes, in the same sentence, in the exact same screen, he spells it right, and then he spells it wrong. What the fuck? Even I don't do that, and I typo like a motherfucker. Sizer's my editor. He would know. He can verify this. I'm terrible. I know, right? I know, right? Oh my god, it's great. It's so incompetent. I love it. I love it so much. I know, who does... it's so great. So that's the big question is Weiss with the IE spelled differently? Is it Weiss? Is it Weiss? I don't know. Who knows? Anyway. She introduces you, tells us we can call her Weiss, and then she leaves. She looks at you and struts out of the room, closing the door behind her. Ah, oops, clicked outside the window. Well, this is turning out to be a very strange morning, and here's where the two choices go back. So before we continue on here, let's magically rewind through the powers of time to the choice to see the very slightly different scene. Yes, this is truly on borderline English at times. It's crazy. Wait it out and see who it is. You see a girl with white nightgown walk into your room. Who are you, lady? Excuse me, but did you wake me from my beauty sleep? Why is she more polite? Why is the excuse me even though she's still asking, like, angrily? Yes? Oh, John, you're getting into a whole nother level here. I see. It's a good thing you're here, because I would not have picked up on that keen bit of subtle symbolism in the character, indicating that Weiss wishes us to be able to refer to her by name, but is not trustworthy enough, not willing to open herself up to us enough to allow us to pronounce her name properly. Glinda Goodwitch does this later. Wait till we get to that. That'll be good. Anyway, did you wake me from my beauty sleep? I might have. Yes. Sir, did you punch this woman? I might have. Yes. What the fuck? Weiss slaps you across the face. Technical issue here. The slap sound effect plays on the next thing, not on that one. This is... seriously, this is so easy to fix. This shouldn't be an issue. You move that... Such incompetence. I know, right? This is why we gotta cancel Dave's. We'll never be this intellectual as this fucking visual novel. Domestic violence indeed. Ow, that hurt. That really hurt. Sorry, but I didn't catch her name, miss. Like, what? Sorry, but I didn't catch her name, miss. Like, we just completely just go with it? What, do we like getting slapped? Is our character into that? What the fuck? But yes, no, I's not capitalized, but here's the thing is, did Weiss ever slap anyone in the show? Because I'm pretty sure she didn't. Sorry, but I didn't catch her name, miss. It's Weiss. The name's Weiss Schnee. What's yours, new person? The name's Saren Sarkans. Well, Saren Sarkans, we have certain rules around here about waking up people in the morning. She looks at you and struts out of the room, closing the door behind her. That's a good one too. Weiss Schnee. My original character, Weiss Wee. This is turning out to be a very strange morning. Don't worry, Saren Sarkans. Weiss can tend to be like that sometimes. Also, there's no karmas, so either we are actually Weiss's last name, or our name is Weiss's first name. Don't worry, Saren Sarkans. Weiss can tend to be like that sometimes. Punctuation is so important, people, really. You mean like royalty, Yang? Yeah, she acts like she a princess because she is one. What even? What even? She likes to act like she a princess because she is one. The memes, Jack. She is one. She's a princess of what castle? Laugh track. You'll have to ask her that, Saren Sarkans. Yawns. Well, I got stuff to do today. I'll see you in the dining hall. Why did you come in here, you stupid bitch? So, see you there, Yang. Alcohol's starting to kick in. Oh boy. Yang leaves your room and closes the door behind her. You walk down the hall and down the stairs into the dining hall of Beacon Academy. You see Blake sitting down at one of the long tables. She suddenly notices you and comes over to greet you. Good morning, Saren Sarkans. Allow my mouth to be obscured by the text box. Stop playing Paint It Black. Paint It Black does not fit Weiss's character, or Blake's character at all. I know, right? Because no, it's like fucking... Paint It Black does not appropriate music for Blake. Just because Paint It Black has the color black in it, and Blake is the color black, doesn't mean anything. Saren Sarkans versus Giant Blake. I can't do it in proper announcer voice. Good morning, Blake. How are you doing today? I hope you had a good night's sleep, I take it. I had a good night's sleep, but a rude awakening this morning. Title drop! That's an interesting story to hear, Saren Sarkans. So what happened? Do you mind sharing? Do I need to even explain at this point how out of character this is for Blake? Blake is an introvert. This is... I'll tell you what happened, Blake. I got slapped in the face by a girl named Weiss, and I found this other girl named Yang, who is sitting on top of me in my bedroom. It's been a really strange morning, Blake. Does this make any sense to you, Blake? Why is this happening to me, Blake? I'm so confused. Relax, okay? Everything will be fine. Just calm down. Bitch, you calm down. The people you meet today, this morning, are Yang and Weiss, right? Yes, that's right. I know, right? Blake somehow became an extrovert when we weren't looking. When you've met the rest of the Team RWBY then. Good, that's a start then. Tapping? Where did I even see that? I missed it. Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. Like, yes, we say her name all the goddamn time. Wait a second, you said something about teams. Yes, what about them? So how do you get on a team exactly, Blake? Exposition, exposition. We don't realize the people who played this game already know all this because they fucking are already fans of RWBY to begin with. Let me catch my breath for a second. I am currently having shots of Kraken black spiced rum while drinking lime and lemon juice. Because I'm weird like that. Didn't like lime and lemon as a flavor combination, but it actually turns out it's really good. Anyway, that's a good question, Saren Sarkans. I'll tell you the story of how I got picked to be on this team called Team RWBY. I remember being launched from a platform into the Emerald Forest, and I think what Professor Ozpin said was, the first person you make eye contact will be your partner for the next 4 years. Yes. This is true. Everyone kind of suffers from this. Wow, that's a little harsh, don't you think? Yes, but that's just the way it was. Blake, nihilistic as fuck. The mission was simple for each pair, to retrieve a relic from an abandoned temple and return to the top of the cliff. I don't think I even need to point out the grammatical wording issues, because pretty goddamn obvious. Yes, not in super detail, don't worry, this isn't too long, but it is long enough. It is long enough to be annoying. Okay, tell me more, Blake. I got paired up with Yang. We got to the temple finally, and the relics were chess pieces for some reason. I don't know why that was at the time. No, I don't cow. I don't cow why that was at the time. I love this one. This is probably one of my favorite moments in this entire thing, for several reasons. One, well, I don't cow why it's one of my favorite ones. Two, this implies that she now knows. She has since learned why they were chess pieces. So when did Blake find this out, and are you going to tell us what this reason is? No, you're not, because you offer nothing new. In fact, you offer incorrect information about RWBY at times, as we will soon find out, and have already found out previously. Well, see, the reason we want to know more about Blake is deep down, we're a really nice guy, and that's what girls really want. They just want guys who are really nice to them, and, you know, very, very respectful of their boundaries, and are just complete and utter pussies in every single regard. But yes, I just don't cow. So we grab the chess piece, and that's when... Oh, that's gonna make me laugh every goddamn time. So we grabbed the chess piece, and that's when RWBY fell from the sky of a Nevermore, on a Nevermore, and Nora came riding in on an Ursa with Ren for some reason. Two, that happened in reverse order. Nora came riding in on an Ursa before RWBY fell from the sky. Two, our character does not know who Nora or Ren is, and does not bother to ask, leading me to imply that he actually doesn't care and is just listening in the hopes of eventually getting sex, which is the only way this makes any sense. Tell me more. I'm intrigued, Blake. So that's when I heard Pyrrha and Jean scream. They ran out with a dark Deathstalker on their tail. We killed that easily, but it put up a good fight. Then there was this huge battle with the Nevermore on the bridge of some ancient ruins, which RWBY came up with this crazy plan to kill it. 1. Pyrrha and Jean did not scream, Jean screamed. That happened before anybody else even showed up at the ruins. You cannot kill something easily and it be putting up a good fight. That is inconsistent. How did she kill it, Blake? Please, tell me more, Blake. Who is RWBY, Blake? Who is Nora, Blake? Blake. She ran up the cliffside and decapitated it with her crescent rose. Thank you. Thank you for telling us. I know! That too! They were simultaneous, but no, they weren't actually. If you pay attention, they were completely... They killed off the fucking Scorpion, the Deathstalker, and then they fought the Nevermore. Jeez, you don't... John, you just didn't pay enough attention to the show. I know it's really complex. I know it's really hard to follow along. I have trouble too. Thankfully, this visual novel is here to tell us what actually happened and explain it to us in very reasonable terms. You should be very grateful. Wicked! Apparently we're from the 90s. Like fucking... What the fuck? What? What even? What even? What even? Why did we say... This is another reason I think it's a kid. Because only a kid would think... I don't even think kids even say wicked. They just think that it's something cool people say. So either this is a really young person or a really old person. Either way, they're not... They're... Oh, God. Oh, God. Enough booze to make me not hurt from this is the exact same amount of booze that will make me pass out. It was then soon after that when we were graded at the ceremony by Professor Ozpin. No, you weren't graded at... Maybe that is how you spell graded. I don't know. Graded is a weird word. But no, you weren't graded at the ceremony. You were put onto teams. The four of us went up on the stage. RWBY, Weiss, me, and Yang. We all retrieved the White Knight pieces, thus becoming Team RWBY by working together, with RWBY as our team leader. And it's like... what the fuck? What the fuck even? What the fuck even? Although this just made me realize there's a scene I wanted to write into the bit I send you, Sizer, but I forgot to add it in there. But yes, useless wall of text. That quit the story you have to tell there. I wish I could quit this story. I really do. You know, I don't mean to self-jerk off, or to jerk off my ego, but when I've done this, I kind of want to boot up my visual novel because it's not a giant pile of shit. Ah. That only leaves me with one question, Blake. Yes? Where do I fit in? I don't belong here, Blake. Sighs. You start walking towards the door, getting ready to bolt out the door. Suddenly, Blake grabs your right arm, preventing you from leaving the room. Okay, a scene of a girl being affectionate towards us is not appropriate music for Paint It Black. Paint It Black is not appropriate for this situation. I know, right? It's so horrible. It's hilarious. Look, Saren Sarkans, I know you might feel like you don't fit in here at this school. But know this, I want to be your friend and try to help you out here. Even though I may be shy at times, I feel different around you for some reason. Maybe he thinks Blake is a comma. But no, it's... Blake is not shy, and this is another reason I think this is a young kid. Someone who's very insecure and not sure of themselves. Is the reason they're latching on to Blake when writing this so much is because Blake is the only one that they think they could be, I don't want to say dominant, but the pants wearer of the two. I don't want, no, wait, where do you want to use? I'm half drunk. But Blake is not shy. Blake is an introvert. This is different. She does not display lots of action and interaction with other people, but this does not make her shy. Blake comes across as very confident for the most part. She has the show of being insecure and whatnot, but for the most part she comes across as, you know... That is a perfect way of summing it up, exactly. She isn't the same character anymore. We have turned her into someone else. I like to call her Blake-chan. It's wonderful. Oh, don't do that, Blake. I'll stay here then. She hugs you tightly, and you hug her back gently. Thank you, Saren Sarkans, for staying here. Well, if it makes you happy then, why not Blake? Why not Blake? Why not Blake? Why not Blake? I think he thinks Blake is a question mark. I don't know. So I guess you'll be showing me around the school, Blake. Is that right? Yes. I'll be your tour guide today. And today I'll actually show you around the school instead of just standing around for 6 hours until nightfall. We walk outside into the courtyard of Beacon Academy to talk some more, and for Blake to show you around the school some more. Good one. This is where we come to relax when we're not hunting Grim and studying for school. Cool, that's good to know. Oh my god! Oh, Remy, you're so right. Remy, you are so right. You are so right. Oh god. Fuck it. Wait. Why can't I can't rewind further. No! I was gonna go back and change my name to Senpai, because you're right, that would make it so much better. That would make it so much better, but I can't rewind. It won't let me rewind. What the fuck is this? Why won't it let me rewind? And now it won't let me... What? It forgot my place? It won't let me go forward now? What the fuck? How did you do this? How did you manage this technical incompetence? I can't browse through this? What the fuck? What the fuck? Anyway. Oh, okay. I see. Okay. Well, then that's not an issue with the game. That's an issue with this system, I guess. So, I will rescind that. That is not a flaw of this visual novel. Everything else is, though. Well, that sucks. This is where we came to relax when we're not hunting Grim and studying for school. Cool, that's good to know. So when do I begin my training, Blake? We start now! Blake pulls out her gamble shroud sword off her back and swings it towards you fast. Okay. You react quickly as you don't want to become chopped liver for her blade. Ha 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 ha. You catch the blade with your hands as she strikes you with it. Oh my god. I'm gonna lose my voice by the end of this. Whoa there, Blake. What are you doing? Are you trying to kill me? If this were the real thing, you would already be dead. You'll have to act faster than that. The Grim will show no mercy. Yes. Yeah, but I'm lazy, Remy. You forget that. You forget yourself, Aikawa. I am lazy. I am lazy as fuck. Lazy. But the Grim, they show no mercy. So you better be ready, Saren Sarkans. Nah, we gotta play through this with Saren Sarkans. I'm sorry, but if I ever stream this again, I'll totally do Senpai. Whenever he updates this again, I'll totally play it again with Senpai as the name. Because that's perfect. Right? All sudden, people at the academy started screaming and running in a panic. It was a hectic frenzy. No, it was a hetic frenzy. Pardon me there. But what was causing it, Blake wondered. She then saw 3 wild Grim appear out of thin air. Like a shadow, they appeared. Generic music time. I don't know if this is from somewhere, but oh my god. Generic music time. Remy called me senpai. Life complete. Anyway, let's go back. Sorry. She was shocked and frozen at what she was seeing, pondering how this could have happened. Grim appearing! Impossible! Oh, it's a Final Fantasy battle theme. 3 whole Beowulfs! We're fucked! We're dead! 3 Beowulfs, John, do you get it? We're dead! We're dead! Blake, move! As a Grim was about to swipe at Blake, you quickly dived towards Blake to get her to move out of the way, saving her from danger. She looks at you with a blank expression on her face, void of anything. What do we do, Blake? She pulls out her gamble shroud and shoots 2 of the Grim creatures. They dissipate into thin air like a shadow or like ash falling to the ground. Blake! Press A to Blake! Oh my god. There was 1 Grim left, and she was out of ammo for her gun. Somehow, even though that has never happened in the show, like ever, so far as I remember. She ran out of ammo for her gun. You look at your right hand. It's glowing all of a sudden. We masturbated way too hard last night. The writing. The writing, John. It lives on. The memes. All of it. Oh, my voice. You quickly turn around to face the Grim and hold your scarred hand out towards it. Hoping something will happen, and you wait for your demise. You see a bright light for a fraction of a second. When the flashlight is drawn, you see in your hand a black ball of darkness from the looks of it. It begins to move in your hand, trying to shape itself into something. A weapon appeared. It was a weapon appeared. It was a black handgun. Oh my god. I am literally losing my voice here. It's dangerous alone game. Yes, my son is finally happy. And, oh my god, this is great. Oh. Oh, I need a quick shot again. Excuse me a moment. Let me catch my breath and have a little bit more rum. Oh. Oh, I love the smell of Kraken. It's so good. Kraken is probably my favorite alcohol to consume. We are going full anime. The anime is strong with this one. Okay. Let us continue. See a bright light for a fraction of a second. When the flash of light is gone, you see in your hand a black ball of darkness from the looks of it. It begins to move in your hand, trying to shape itself into something. A penis appeared. A weapon appeared. It was a black handgun. You point the handgun towards the last grim creature standing, and he's about to take off your head. You run into the grim with all your body, putting the gun into its gut and pulling the trigger. After the shot was fired, your weapon disintegrates into ash, and your scar returns to normal. Excuse me. Fucking alcohol. But yes. Blake, are you okay? She's still in shock from what you just did and what just happened. She couldn't come up with the right words to say. So she said this. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine, Blake. Thank you, Saren Sarkans. For what, Blake? For saving me from that grim creature or whatever that thing was. You're telling me this girl who grew up who's implied to have grown up outside the kingdoms, if not outright stated if Blake was being honest, grew outside the kingdoms where it's incredibly harsh and brutal and villages and people die all the time and there's just tons and tons of grim, could not handle three fucking grim. I'm getting a text message on my phone. Okay. But yes. Yes. Blake should be expelled. She nearly died to 3 Beowulfs. What a loser. Ah, damn it, I'm getting text messages. Fucking Christ, here just a sec. Anyway. I will be AFK for like not 4 minutes. Okay, for about a minute, I'm just gonna go refill my drink. So be right back, because I need drinks. Okay, so I'll be right back. And yes, red like rose is totally appropriate. But yes, I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. New Minecraft LP, okay. I'm assuming you mean Achievement Hunter, because what else are you referring to? Based on, it's supposed to be a doozy. I wonder what it's about. Anyway, let us continue. Hey, that's what friends do, right? I like how she says whatever that thing was. It was a fucking Grim, Blake, you stupid, stupid bitch. Hey, that's what friends do, right? She smiles at you. And then she sucks your dick. Is exactly what should be happening right now, because this clearly should be having a bunch of porno images in this, because Jesus Christ, this is what this is. It's a fucking erotic fanfic without the erotica. It's insane. I don't even think that was a Grimm creature. Grimm don't teleport or teleport or attack out of the blue like that. They're always pre-telegraphed and always move very slowly. They usually travel in packs too, because 3 is not a pack. It doesn't make sense, Siren Sarkans. Doesn't matter right now, Blake. We need to get you to the nurse's office. It's just a scratch, is all. I'm not worried about your scratch, Blake. I'm worried about you. Plus your friends, Ruby, Weiss, and Yang, will be worried sick, Blake. That's true. I don't need Yang up my back again because I was trying to a hero again. I didn't notice that last time. That's true. I don't need Yang up my back again because I was trying to a hero again. If that was an hero, I would officially say this is a troll. And yes, her aura sucks because she got wounded by a fucking Beowulf. You stupid, stupid, useless bitch. Fucking Christ. Yes. 1, I like the Yang up my back because that implies Yang has a fucking giant cock or some shit like that. And trying to a hero again. Aside from the grammar thing, when the fuck were we trying to be a hero before with Yang getting us in oh, wait, it's Blake saying this. Okay. Wait. When did... What are you talking about? What are you... Oh my god, oh god, now this is great. Fuda Yang and Blank ship, all of the ships. All of the ships. But yes. Oi. Oi, 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 oi. Let's go then. I hope we don't get in trouble for what happened today. I mean, it has been a very strange day, Blake. You worry too much, Siren Sarkans. She laughs at you, trying to ease the pain of her wound. You and Blake head back inside of Beacon Academy. Ruby, Weiss, and Yang are waiting for you. End of Chapter 1. Chapter 2. Dark Matter and Training. Headshot. Blake, are you okay? What happened? We were attacked by some unknown creatures, Ruby. Wait, unknown creature? You were attacked by Grimm, right? No, Ruby, this was different. They came out of the shadows like ghosts. Alright, Blake, calm down. You not happying yourself, Blake. Ruby comes over to catch Blake as she about to fall to the ground. She puts her arm around her shoulder with you holding her up on the other side. All more. Don't worry. This is the last chapter, and this chapter is really fucking short. It takes place entirely in this room. God, this Ruby. It's gone. It's gone. This isn't Ruby. This is Blueby, my original character. God, this is so grating. Let me see that wound, Blake. Ruby takes a look at the gash Blake has across her stomach, blood coming out of it. Come on, we need to get you to the nurse's office, Blake, to stop that bleeding of yours. Ruby takes Blake up to the nurse's office to get her wound healed up, while you stay and hang out in the dining hall. I probably should go visit her later to see how she's doing. I do worry about her. Why is Red Like Roses playing? Why? Why is Red Like Roses playing? Ah! Fucking keyboard. Hello, close-up of Yang's breasts that are not actually exposed, so I don't know why this is here. This is a fucking technical issue you should not have. Are you alright, Siren Sarkans? I think so, Yang. What happened out there, Siren Sarkans? Some shadow monsters came out of nowhere and started to attack me and Blake. I didn't even know what to do. I panicked, Yang, and somehow was able to kill the last monster, Yang. I'm lucky to even be alive right now. Yang. 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 I'm glad you're okay and not injured, like Blake is right now. You must be having a strange first day, huh? Let me comfort you with my bosoms. Again, there should be constant sex going on here, because it's clearly what this is. This is a fanfic. You said it, Yang. Nailed it! Get it? 'Cause she said that in the show! Ah ha 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 ha! Ah ha ha ha! Ah ha! Let us never speak of this again. Weiss walks up to next to Yang to hear the conversation that's going on. The conversion that's going on. Yes, Junior finally got his revenge. Don't worry, Weiss is missing an arm in this continuity. She literally has no arm here. It's just poor Weiss. Ah ha 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 ha! Ah ha 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 ha! I wish I had a soundbite of Tatus's laugh already cooked up, because that would be so useful right now. What are you two talking about? What's all the commotion? Did you hear what happened, Weiss? No, what happened? Let us exposit for the second time what happened already. Hey, Jeanne, or Jeanne, or however you pronounce it. What happened is we're going through a horrible fucking VN, and by a horrible VN I mean an utter masterpiece that has made me realize we should cancel Deus because it will never be this amazing. Ever. It's been a very strange day already for me, Weiss. These creatures come out of thin air like a shadow. Yes. It's a fan game, RWBY, and unfortunately there's no categories for that, so yeah. Oh, I love this. Zione. I have to get used to that. Zione. Keep calling you Zione. I don't know why. Zione. Okay, got it. It's been a very strange day already for me, Weiss. These creatures come out of thin air like a shadow and start attacking Blake and me. Then my scar started glowing, and a weapon appeared. It was a black handgun, Weiss. I shot the last Grim monster that was attacking Blake and me with my new gun. Then it disintegrated into ash with my scar returning to normal. Thank you for expositing what literally happened 2 minutes ago. Fucking hell. Does anybody know what's going on here? No. I, as the reader, have no idea what is going on here. This makes no sense. None. Whatsoever. I know. We just saw this. None of this makes any sense to me at all. I wish someone could help me out here. Maybe if you two girls took off all your clothes, that would make everything better. Why is there no hentai in this game to at least fucking make this sense? Yes, fucking hell. Fucking hell. This fucking VN. It's unbelievable. Fuck. What? Yes, the music doesn't fit the mood. The music never fits the mood in this. Never, ever, 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 ever. None of this makes any sense to me at all. I wish someone could help me out here. Hi, Gilda! Guys, it's Gilda Goodwitch! Remember from the show? Gilda? 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 What did you kids do now? Always making messes that I have to clean up later? Apparently Gilda is the Mexican, fucking housemaid of Beacon. I don't know anymore. I'm so depressed. Who are you? My name is Gilda Goodwitch. I'm a professor at the school, and that's I'm Glinda Goodwitch. My name is Glinda Goodwitch. I'm a professor at this school, and that's Gilda to you. Oh my god! 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 I like to think that Glinda is secretly a dominatrix and she gets off on making her submissive roles, people who are sub people to her, tell her Gilda. Because that's her dominatrix name, is Gilda Goodwitch. Or it's actually probably Gilda Badwitch. Oh my god. This is so classic. Hello, Gilda. My name is Saren Sarkans. You're new here, aren't you, Saren Sarkans? Yes, I am, Gilda. I've had a very strange day today. Maybe you could tell me what is happening to me. Why this is happening to me. Here, take a seat and explain your story to me, Saren. Oh, dear God! Now is where we sum up the entire visual novel. We are about to tell Gilda everything that happened. Everything. 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 So, good thing you showed up, Zione. Now you can get caught up. No, Zione. Zione. Good thing you showed up, Zione. You can get caught up now. You two kids get in... Yes, it is. It is very strange. Ruby. Oh god, I love this so much. I love this too much. You two kids get into class now. Zhang Xiaolong and Miss Weishni, while I talk to your new classmate. Privately. That's right, even Gilda Goodwitch wants Saren Sarkans. Yang and Weiss walk off together, with Weiss running to get to class. She's not going to be late again because of distractions. This sentence is irrelevant. Why don't you start from the beginning? You can't even have them fade out. You can't just say fade. Like, seriously? Fucking Christ. Why don't you start from the beginning, Saren Sarkans? Okay then, it'll all started yesterday. It'll all started yesterday. It'll all started yesterday. I need some more rum. Excuse me for a moment while I pour myself a shot. This is the first time I've really drank in a month. Going so good, and I had to play this. Truly, I am a fool. Oh boy. Definitely feeling the rum now. I would be up that. I would honestly be up for that. That might be something we could do. This is the mother of all recraps. Recraps being the key word. Liquor stores close at 7 where you live? Where the fuck do you live? I live in fucking Medicine Hat. This is in the fucking Bible Belt of Alberta and they still don't close till 11. Okay, I'm gonna click this link. It better not be porn. What? What is this, Remy? Oh god. Click that Imager link he posted, because it's fucking hilarious. Oh, that's great. I fell from the sky yesterday, hit some tree in the Red Forest. Then Blake found me in this forest, and that's how I got here to this school. Professor Ozpin is the who accepted me into this academy. I didn't even notice that last time either. Academy. He accepted me into this academy. Oh, don't worry, Zione. There's not much left to deal with. We're almost done this. The next day was normal, until these grim creatures came out like a shadow appearing and started attacking me and Blake. I was scared and didn't know what to do. Blake was injured from one of the grim creatures. She got slashed by one when she ran out of ammo for her gun, which when I found out I had superpowers. I can materialize objects and weapons with this black sphere that I got from my scar on my right hand, but it has to be glowing for it to work. I think that's how it works. Oh. Fucking Christ. How do we know that that our semblance to material is stuff? We made a fucking handgun. A lame-ass fucking pistol. We made a Glock. Oh my god. Also, I just realized last time my chat was this active was when I was streaming Endless Legend. I should stream that again someday. Anyway. Very interesting indeed, she said fucking sarcastically. Can I see your hand, Saren Sarkans? Gilda takes your hand and slowly, centrally rubs it against her thighs. Yes, no. Sure. You show your scar on your right hand. That's incredible! Awful! I just hope Blake will be okay. Hardy har 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 har. She'll be fine, Saren Sarkans. I just checked on her with Ruby. Want a cookie? I just made them. That's right. Apparently, fucking husband cooks his own cookies. And he just carries them around. Oh my god, I love this so much. I love this so much. Oh yeah, he showed up earlier, remember? You weren't here for this, Yane, but Ozpin made us a... I know, right? Ozpin made us a student at Beacon. Blake just showed up with us because she found us in the forest, took us to the fucking thing. Ozpin's like, you're a student at Beacon now. Congratulations! Oh my fucking god. Oh god. This is fucking great. You quickly grab some cookies off the plate that's freshly been warmed. The cookies or the plate? Yes, please. It'll relieve some of my stress that I've been having today. And thank you, Professor. I didn't know they were pot cookies. Awesome. You're welcome, Saren Sarkans. I'll have one too. Your cookies are the best, Ozpin. Or since that Glinda's off screen at this moment, she's mysteriously disappeared, not on screen, despite clearly being in the room to be audible and part of this conversation. I imagine it sounds like I'll have one too. Your cookies are the best, Ozpin. Fucking seriously. What the fuck? I know. I can't decide if that makes it worse or not, Reaver. He professes quite a lot. Oh my god. This fucking game. Thank god it's almost over. Finally, some good news. That makes me feel a little better. Whatever happened today is strictly your own business, Saren Sarkans. It's up to you to solve this mystery, Saren Sarkans. My nasty explanation was she was sucking Ozpin's... Ozpin... penis? I can't think... His Ozpinis. Get it? Oh god, the alcohol is making its way to my brain. Forgive me and my stupidity jokes. Anyway, let's continue. This leaves me one question left to ask you, Saren Sarkans. Are you ready to become a hunter or huntress and fight the evil forces of Ganon that are out there in this world, Saren Sarkans? No, Professor. I don't think I'm ready just yet. I don't think I'm ready, Professor. I need some time to think it through. That's fine, Saren Sarkans. There's always time to learn new things here at Beacon Academy. This guy literally doesn't know how to spell academy. Fucking Christ. Fucking Christ. Oh my god. I know, right? Professor Oak, long lost. Ozpin is his great-great-great-great-grandson. And he has a lot of time telling genders. That's why he hasn't shown affection towards Glinda. He's not really sure if she's a guy or not. And that's true, Saren Sarkans. There's always something new you can learn here from this school. I'll ask you again some other time. Maybe then you'll be ready to become a hunter or huntress. In the meantime, get the fuck out of my school. Oh, that's nice. Glinda and Professor Gilda. I love that he misspells it. He spelt it correct. Once. One time he spelled her name correct. Oh my god, this is hilarious. Gilda and Professor Ozpin leave the dining hall, leaving you alone there by yourself. What should I do now? I know, I should check on Blake to see how she's doing. I do hope she's okay. You run off upstairs to check on Blake Belladonna, leaving the dining hall completely empty, despite Ozpin still being here for some reason. End of Chapter 2. I hope you enjoyed playing my first real second chapter of RWBY Blake's Adventure visual novel. There will be more coming soon. I promise to all my RWBY fans out there, my plan is to release the game every chapter I make. So I don't confuse you lovely people out there. Thank you for playing my game, and have a nice day. Smiley face. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. What the fuck, what the fuck? Good ending, even though it's not the ending. There we go. We did it. We survived Blake's Adventure, the visual novel. You know, to make up, nothing was accomplished here. Nothing. This was an entirely pointless exercise. You have all wasted an hour and a half of your lives, and you should be ashamed. Ashamed of yourself. Hold on, let me click this mysterious link in the chat. I'm glad it's over too. I'm glad it's over too. Now, we could end the stream here, or for the sake of comparison, so people who watch this know that, yes, I do get the right to call bullshit on this, because I have made something better than this. I have legitimately made something better than this. Yes, link it just more. Link it more. Yes, canon. This needs to happen in Deus in the Deus visual novel. Just point this will start playing, we'll play through all of it, and then it'll cut out to show it's Saren's visual novel he's making that he's gotten Tulu to play through. Oh, it's perfect. I love it. Anyway, question for all you guys. Yes, drunk Giranu. I'm not drunk, but I'm definitely a bit tipsy right now. That is definitely, I think that comes through very well for the most part. I feel. Let me have another quick shot. Whew. So not used to drinking alcohol. I know terrible stuff is funny, but I don't. Oh, there it goes. Yep, I'm bouncing that up. I know terrible stuff is funny, but I kind of want to play through Casilda's demo real quick to discuss that a little bit. Have us mock that a little bit, and point out that yes, I know I can make something better. I know I had help with it because Rose did the artwork, because I have no artistic talent whatsoever. Would you guys want to go through that real quick, or should we figure out something else, or what should we call it for a night for the night? What are your guys' opinions? I know you vote more terrible stuff. We could do that more after. I have like the whole night free. It's not like I have anything urgent to do, really. So while you guys answer that, I'm going to turn this off because I need to go turn off my Bearded Dragon's lights and everything so you can go to bed. So be back in a sec. And shut the fuck up, Reeve. Well, now I'm back. So, I'm gonna cut that off for a second. Yes, we can make a party out of it. While you're all deciding that, excuse me for a moment. Turn this off. I accidentally exited my dashboard. Why did I do that? Why did I do this terrible, terrible thing? What are you talking about, motherfucker? You need to edit more of Deus. Piece of shit. Fine, BRBs. Bish. No, I don't want to watch my stream. Go to my dashboard. Go to my dashboard. Please, go to my dashboard. Yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay. It's fine. Okay, yes, thank you. Okay, let me find this real quick. You got monsters to hunt, of course you do. Oh, yeah, same old for Remy. Games and porn, yada, 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 yada. Big surprise. Okay. Well, if this boots up, you can still stick around in the stream, Remy. Why not? Hey, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Damn right you're staying around. Let's discuss and mock my own thing right now. Why is it opening in full screen? Okay. Let's just get this all going. Subregion. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Damn it. Let's move it down a little bit just so it's centered at least. Alright. Properties. Subregion. Alright. Here. Chat window back up to be somewhere I can read. Good point, Reeve. Good point. Yeah, of course. I mean, yeah, Yuri totally isn't porn. Go fuck yourself. Alrighty. Well, I think what I would like to do now is for us to fund my own thing for a while. So, exit that real quick. Oh, look, it's my whole duck into desktop. Big surprise. Let's just hit launch project. Thank you. I boot up again. There we go. Lined up properly? Looks like it. This round, fuck. I need to get a second fucking thing. It'd make my life so much fucking easier. So much easier if I had a second fucking screen. Why don't I have a second monitor? I'd be a streamer if I don't have a second monitor. What incompetent fuckwit am I? Anyway. So, we went from a terrible VN to a mediocre VN. So let's see how this one is. I've never heard of it. Let's all jerk off and give myself an ego boost. Because I'm drunk. Oh god. So much booze. So much booze. I'm getting texts. Go away, phone. Okay. Remnant is a harsh place, begotten on all sides by monsters within and without. Life was a struggle for most of us. Those who lived within the kingdoms and its cities led a fairly safe life, but there are those that live outside these walls. Yes, we are still playing horrible VNs. Those who must fare out in the wild suffer a harsh life. Villages and roving clans are not uncommon. In a world filled with grim, it is not a rare thing for such groups to simply disappear, forgotten by the world and fading into the sands of time. The story begins after the disappearance of such a clan in a desert outside the kingdom of Vacuo, known simply as the Carcossian Waste. As its only survivor treads on looking for safety, she would soon find respite from the wind and a new cloak to shield her. Did I spell shield wrong? Cause it looks like I spelled shield wrong. I spelled shield wrong. This is why I need an editor. This is why RWBY is now the editor for Deus, because we really desperately need an editor. Oh hey, you're back. Welcome. Opening text scroll, you've probably read this all before, yada yada yada. Boom! We're in the fucking action. Okay. Okay, I didn't spell it wrong, okay. Yes. Ha 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 ha. Yes. Yes, no. It is spelled right? Fuck, okay, good. Good. I'm drunk, forgive me. I'm drunk, so shield just looked wrong to me. Living it up. Anyway. So this is the first flaw in retrospect, because making this demo VN, I guess this is now a director's comedy. Behold, the director's comedy of Deus. Demo. But anyway, big thing we learned is the very first piece of artwork seen in this game should have been a piece of CG. It should have been event art. It should not have been this. So we're going to be doing this with the future prologues and the main game itself. The first piece of artwork you see is going to be art of some kind. It's not going to be the character sprites and all that stuff, or whatever you want to call it. So yes. I've been walking for days. I'm out of water. I have no food. How could I have not encountered anything yet? Am I going in circles? Every direction looks the same, but this ruin ahead jutting out of this loose sand is the only thing I've seen in days. At this point, I'm wondering if I should just collapse and die here. At least I wouldn't have to walk anymore. Wait, I feel something. Is the sand? Behold! The most amazing appearance ever! Again, this should have been event art. We have learned we are going to need a lot of event for this. I am going to be overworking Rose like hell. She's going to regret ever becoming on board with this project, because she is going to be in so much pain by the end of this with all the fucking art she's going to have to draw. Yes. You're a quitter, bitch. Anyway. An Oros Grim erupted from the ground with a little warning. Little trivia bit. The Oros Grim we based on a sand skink, or sand swimmer skink. Basically, these skinks, they're very, very smooth, and they have a smooth beak thing, and they use it to basically, you keep them, you can have them as pets too, and you keep them in loose sand, and that's how they spend most of their time, is they swim around in the sand and everything. It's really, really cool. So we based the design of this Grim off of that. You know, gave it spiky bits, made it look Grim-like. I think it looks good in the end. I think in the end it turned out really, really good. But that's just me. But, yes. And we named it Oros. I was debating either Oros or Boros, and referencing the name of the Ouroboros, you know, the symbol of the snake slash dragon, you know, in a circle kind of its tail. We ended up going with Oros, because, I don't know, Oros just sounded better to me than Boros, but, Boros, but, you know, that's just me, who knows. Anyway. Special little Grim thing that pops up in this demo, we thought, I thought it was pretty cool. I really liked how Rose put this all together, it was very good. But yes. Tell the layout from below. It was twice as long as I was high, and much wider and bulkier. Its front flaw. Oh gee, I wonder if John has been drinking. Its front claws swiped at my face as its form crashed against me, knocking my body into the entrance of the ruins. This whole beginning part in the desert is just missing, like, 3 pieces of art. The one of her, like, establishing her in the desert, like, off in the distance before we zoom up to, like, this. And then one of the Grim coming out of the ground, and then one of the Grim knocking into the ruins. Shut up! I don't care about the Taijutsu! Your work isn't canon with my works! Shut up! Yeah, no, I'll stop being like a drunken asshole, maybe. Who knows? I don't know. No promises. But yes, I figured just reference Ouroboros and everything. I think it works. Works fine. I think so. This is just me. Here we go. Crash. And then she died. I landed face first into the loose sand spread across the ruins floor. Ruins floors. I guess that's another typo. It shouldn't be an S there. Again, no editor for this, so now we know. Oh, right! Fucking... Oh, right. Sorry, I screwed up by... Oh, yeah, right. You're right. Taijutsu. I completely forgot that's the name of the snake Grim. And you're right, that Grim is a reference to the Ouroboros. But shut up, mine's cooler, dude. But yes, you're right. That is how drunk I am right now. I've forgotten the name of the Canon Grim. I'm pretty goddamn fucking drunk right now. The very first piece of an event artwork done for this demo was this one. This is the very first one she did of Casilda here holding her eye, and I loved it. She also has a speed painting of it if you want to look it up on YouTube. It's called Child of Carcosa. Let's draw Child of Carcosa. I love Rose's art. Anyway, oh no, oh no. Clasping my face, the warmth of the crimson blood filled my heart with fear. I don't know what to do. Am I going to die? Just then, something caught my eye. A face partially hidden in the sand. This art of Rutsa I love so much. So very much. Child. What? Still just a child. This is the only time I did that, capitalizing every word. It was the only way I could kind of establish he's saying each word very emphasized without, you know, putting periods everywhere, which would look stupid in my opinion. But yes, this is probably my favorite artwork out of this whole thing. Is this one right here? Is Rutsa in the sand with the chains around him? I love it. It looks so good in my mind, and it's very ominous. I love it. I love a little bit of trivia. Stilts from the thread, you know, Ryan. He was the one who drew the very first artwork of the Casilda, way back in the early days of the thread. Like back when we were around like page 80, 90, whenever it was, he did that. Like way early days. You know, months and months and months ago. And my original idea was that the mask was underneath the hood. Like the hood and cloak were separate. The mask was its own piece. And he decided that looked too much like a RWBY, of her having a yellow hood and this yellow cloak. He said that design was too much like RWBY's. So he decided that the mask and the hood should be attached. And the canon of what, John? The canon of what? But yes, is of making the mask attached to the hood like this and having it have like strapped on the outside, look like it's all one piece. It's not just a mask, it's almost like a helmet of sorts. And I really love this idea, and I think it was brilliant, and I think it really solidified Casilda's look and everything. It's a great bit of design that entirely goes to Stilt's credit. Stilt's credits there is amazing work, very good. I fucking love it. He did a great job with that. I cannot thank him enough for how amazing he made that. Who said that? No answer. Who's there? Please, I need help. There's a Grim here and... Become whole, child. What? Seeing only the mask in front of me, my hand reached out towards it. The moment my fingers touched it, I felt new strength flow into me. Without even thinking, I slid it into my... I'm drunk, can you tell? Without even thinking, I slid it onto my head. Hello? Rise. Who are you? We are Rutsa. The Oros Grim once again brought itself into the light, preparing itself to strike against me. Well, what should I do? Yes, I completely agree, Gianna. That is what artists do. Rose was very integral for Saren's redesign. Without Rose, I don't know if this game is being a bit too loud. I'll turn it down ever so slightly. Turn it down here too, just to be safe. Yes, Rose was very critical in Saren's design, which we'll go when we get back to main menu. I'll point it out, but didn't change it too much. But his new design, I love it. It's just perfect. It's Saren finally feels complete. Anyway, what should I do? Chains. What? I did not notice the long silver chains that were in the spot the mask had lain. They glowed with green markings that gave the impression something was moving through them. As I gripped one of the chains in my hand, the green markings pulsed. Strike. Without fully understanding what I was supposed to do, my hand lifted skyward and swiftly fell. The chain moved as a whip, light in the air. Oh yeah, I completely forgot Rai did some artwork of Morgan, right. I remember that now. That's very cool. Rise an awesome artist. Rise and cause an awesome artist. Yeah. Definitely understand what it's supposed to do. My hand lifted skyward and swiftly fell. The chain moved as a whip, light in the air. It was much lighter than a chain should be. As it cracked from the tension, a burst of air erupted from the tip, complemented by a howling whistle. Now, I can't remember his name. Purity. I think it was Purity. Purity. I finally was able to get some criticism on Purity, because Purity, like, first was like, oh, it's really cool doing everything. I'm like, well, what was something you didn't like about it? And he was like, oh, no, it was good. And I'm like, no, it was something you didn't like about it. Well, in the action scenes, it felt kind of stilted. Like, she's just standing there and stuff. Like, to make it more seem like RWBY, it should be more fluid and whatnot. They should look more actiony. This is something I agree with for the most part, but there's a few reasons that's not the case here. One is, getting the action of RWBY across in drawn form is going to be incredibly hard. I'm sure John, what with drawing a comic himself that features lots of action, can probably verify it is not an easy thing to get across. So we're gonna look to try and do our best in this regard. But unlike John, who's doing a comic, and therefore, you know, you have panel by panel and all that stuff, we don't have that. We don't want to do that. We don't want to spend a shit ton of time doing all these event arts for all these action scenes. So we'll try and do ones. Probably try and at least give a couple for each action scene and try and give them good posing and everything. But, you know, there's only so much we can do. Drawing action scenes is something that is relatively new to Rose, so she's learning this as we go along too. So hopefully the prologues will help us get through this a bit and learn it a bit and everything. But, you know, we'll do our best, and I hope we'll give something that is at least good and comes across as well. At least the heart works at least good. Burn, dude, burn. Anyway, as it cracked from the tension, a burst of air erupted from the tip, complemented by a howling whistle. Sand and debris flew everywhere as the blast of air struck the Grim, knocking it back. Strangle. My feet stepped forward, running to the Grim as it lay knocked over for the moment. As its head rose up to greet me, my right arm whipped the chain towards its neck, wrapping around the unarmored part. Strangle. As I pulled with the weight of my body, the Grim pulled back just as hard. I should actually look up Fate Stay Night and see some of what their single frame action scenes are. Maybe it can help us get us some ideas of how to do it properly and whatnot. I hear lots of good things about Fate Stay Night, so I know Aikawa, if he was paying attention right now, and if he is or not, I know he really likes it. I know the visual novel is what you're talking about, yeah. I think Remy liked it. I'm pretty sure he said it was very good. I don't know. Either way, it is something I should probably like to go and get that and try it out and see how it does its action scenes, because maybe that could help me and Rose figure out how to do them better in our own visual novel. Anyway, as I pulled with the weight of my body, the Grim pulled back just as hard. I shouldn't have had any strength, yet somehow I not only find my arms without complaint, they don't give in to the Grim's furious struggling. It's not working! Up! His statement makes no sense to me. The Grim is moving closer to loosen the chains and leaps towards me. Jumping out of pure instinct, I found myself ascending as sand blew in the air below me. Somehow my body was ascending upwards. This is another thing we probably should have put event art for her lifting up into the air up to the ledge. That we should have done too, but oh well. Out of the corner of my eye, I could see the cloth coming from the mask had slight green markings glowing through it as the chains did. Slowly I drifted back until my feet found a ledge. As my feet found the ground, the etchings in the cloth faded. The chain was still wrapped around the Grim's neck as it resisted fruitlessly. Now what? Strangle. I continued to cling to the chain, the Grim's weight somehow not pulling me down. After a few moments of kicking and screeching, it went limp. That's the thing we should have had. We should have a sound effect there of like a neck snap or something like that. Just something to help spice up and add atmosphere and everything. Another thing we'll look into doing a lot better in the coming days. Saint Victorious? I wonder who this could be. The Grim's corpse fell to the ground. I lowered myself back down from the ledge, not entirely graceful, still not used to this floating sensation. It began to dissolve, the chains falling to the ground as its neck faded into the air. What was that? How did I do that? with us. This thing can't be serious. Why the hell is a mask? We are no mask. Now this is my own little personal reference to The King in Yellow. And since it's author commentary, why not explain that? We Are No Mask is a reference to the King in Yellow novel. Specifically, the play in the King in Yellow novel, The King in Yellow. In that, during the scene, there's like a masquerade ball sort of thing, and everyone's taking off their masks and all that. And one of the characters, Camilla, if I remember correctly, goes up to the stranger and asks him to remove his mask. That we have all taken off our masks, and you should remove yours too. To which the stranger replies, I wear no mask. And the stranger is the famous, you know, the pallid white mask with yellow cloaks and robes and everything that Casilda is very much based on. And so We Are No Mask was my own way of referencing King in Yellow, because I love King in Yellow. It's one of my favorite books now. Well, how am I supposed to know it's Mossy II? Jesus Christ, you're acting like I just know everything. How would I know? Why would I know St. Victorious is an alias of yours? Seriously. Jesus. Anyway. I was shocked at its response to my thoughts. How did you know what I was thinking? We are everywhere. It was at this moment I realized that the voice did not come from the mask. It spoke from within my head. It talked directly to me. I was starting to be a little frightened of it. So, if you're not a mask, what are you? Silence was all I was met with. It did not seem to like being questioned. So, how did I do all that? With us. Helpful. So what? As long as I wear you, I can do all this stuff? Yes, we are a bringer of gifts. What gift is that? Power. It certainly was that. I would have died if not for it. I've never been able to do anything like that. I've never had a very strong aura and knew how to fight. Yeah. How do you pronounce that, actually, now that you typed that up? Cide Noirs. Is it Cide Noirs or Kedinars? How do you pronounce that? I've always wanted to ask you that. But yes. This makes me curious as to what you think Rutsa's own ends are. This is another thing I'm really looking forward to when we finally do have Deus out, is hearing people's thoughts on it and where they think it's going on. Especially the prologues. I can't wait to get the other prologues out. I'll have to really start working on Stein's. Stein's is going to be the next one we come out. We're going to do them in order of team names. So, since Casilda was first, we'll do Stein next, and then Tulu, and then Saren. Yes. Fucking Elvish. Damn it, Reeve. Are you still here? Reeve knows Elvish. Maybe, kinda, sorta, probably, not. Maybe he'd know how to pronounce it. Anyway. Continue on with this. Wait, what's the catch? I do not comprehend. Oh my god! I hate myself forever! That should not be I do not comprehend. It should be we do not comprehend. Okay, I've noticed enough typos in this that we're going through this again. I'm putting out the definitive, well, not definitive, but a new version of this that fixes the two typos unnoticed, and changes that I. Rutsa never refers to himself as I. How did I miss this? How did I miss this? Oh, I feel so ashamed. That sucks. Sorry it's lagging for you. Maybe. Hopefully it'll be better next time. But yes. I never said you claimed to. That's why I said maybe, kinda. I don't know. I'm just fucking around with you. Yes. But yeah, no matter what, I'm always a minute ahead of you, just so you know. But yeah. Alright, I'll talk to you later. Talk to you later, Aikawa. Have a good night. Sleep well. See you around. But yes, no. If you're talking about lag and that it's not live, that's just how Twitch works. If you're talking about lag as in the stream's literally lagging and like cutting in or out, then that's the thing. But yeah. Night, Aikawa. Night. Have a good sleep. We'll see you around. Anyway. What do I have to give you for all this? Use us. didn't answer my question. Did not respond. A sigh found its way from my lips. I guess I'll hold on to you for now, at least until I get out of this desert. Acceptable. Picking up the other chain and wrapping both around me, I found them connected to Retsa by small latches at the back of the headpiece. Once doing so, they seemed to act on their own, wrapping themselves around my torso.